Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Broncos franchise. Season 8 continues. We're already halfway through this season, and the Broncos are 5-3. They snapped their 3-game losing streak and have now built a 3-game winning streak as they travel to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. Now, I'm pretty excited to take on a lot of these NFC West teams this season, and San Francisco had a very interesting offseason where they added, of course, a brand new quarterback in Scooby Blaylock, who was the backup in Washington for 4 years, and it looks like this is a move that is paying off. Halfway through the season, San Francisco's 4-4, and Blaylock has 14 touchdowns on the season with just 5 interceptions, protecting the football well, and he has an 8.5 yard per attempt. Their big play receiver is Marquand Clifford, whom they signed to a 3-year extension already, and we have to treat him the same way we do Tyreek Hill. He can get behind the defense and make huge plays, but of course, he does drop the football quite a bit. The Denver defense has played some great football lately, especially a week ago in the dominant win over Kansas City. They will take the field first as Denver has deferred to the second half, and here we go. Calvin Hendricks from 2 yards deep across the 20 makes a move and is taken down at the 27. We got to see Scooby Blaylock play in the preseason as we take on San Francisco every year. And he is just 25 years old. He has 3 games this year with 3 or more touchdown passes. We'll see how he approaches this great Denver defense. Starting at the 27 on the ground to open is Nyheim Hines, and he'll pick up around 5 yards. Here's a look at the San Francisco offense. They signed Greg Little to a big extension already. Mike McGlinchey, great right tackle. George Kittle, perhaps a future Hall of Famer. Still the tight end here in San Francisco. 3rd and short. Hines gets the carry and is met by Darnell Savage. He does not get it. San Francisco 3 and out and did not throw on their opening drive. Last week, Denver played their best game all year. Nate Sheffield had his best game. No turnovers, a very efficient outing, but now has 2 games in a row with no touchdown passes. Opening on the ground here, it's Deion Price running inside for a gain of 7. And immediately, Denver with some tempo to open things. So, 2nd down and 3. Here comes Tyrone Houston. He gets the handoff. He works his way outside and is met at the 35 with 1st down yardage. Denver again going no huddle here. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Corville is the motion man. And the quick pass is caught! For a 1st down, that's Levi Summers. Nice reception across midfield. That's Will Rutherford in the game now as Jennings runs up the middle. And that's another solid pickup. Denver really focusing on starting fast in these games. 3rd down and short. Rolling right now. Sheffield with his eyes downfield. Checks it down to Summers, and I don't think he got there. It looked like Sheffield may have been able to take the shot here. Denver has not had much success on the deep ball this year, but it looks like there was a chance for Terrell Corville in the end zone. Courtney Jean-Charles in the game. Denver going for it on 4th down, and Jean-Charles slides with 1st down yardage. Denver continues. They're in long-distance field goal range and run this again. Nowhere to go for Deion Price, met by Fred Warner. This is a very good San Francisco defense. I don't look forward to our preseason games against them. Their front 4 is phenomenal. But I also really like their secondary. Ramon Locker, somebody I tend to not want to target very much in coverage. Here is Denver, 2nd and 8. Quick throw is caught, that's right. And he is inside the 25 for a 1st down. Ezra Love now split out wide right. Pitch out here, Price breaks a tackle, still going, and he's inside the 20, gain of 6. A long opening drive for Denver, now in the red zone, 3rd and 4. Sheffield protected, fires across the middle, and that's Terrell Corville inside the 5. It is goal to go Denver. Sheffield with the offset eye. First and goal, throwing, and he's hit down by Fred Warner. Sheffield did not take a sack last week, so that's his first time being sacked in a couple games. Second and goal, back of the end zone. Corville can't make the catch. He won off the line of scrimmage, but good recovery. It is third and goal now from the 8. 6 protecting. Sheffield pump fakes. Now outside the pocket, and he throws it away. Not trying to force anything here. That was a very long opening drive. Denver on the scoreboard, though, 3-0. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Nyheim Hines runs through Darnell Savage. He's close to a first down and is down after the play. Fake now from Scooby Blaylock. He fires deep across the middle, and that is Marquand Clifford. 18 yards and a first down. His brother Tyshawn Clifford is the running back for Washington. First and 10. On target, Blaylock to Dante Pettis. 12 yards, another first down. 2 impressive throws on this drive, and now they run it again. Good opening here, and this is Cam Friedman, the rookie out of Arkansas, in the game for Hines. Blaylock under pressure. He's going long for Clifford, and he makes the catch just outside the end zone. How about Blaylock on this possession? Matched up here, that's Clifford versus Darnell Savage. Savage doesn't play a lot of man coverage. That's not a great matchup for us. Now set up 1 yard out. Here's Blaylock with time, and he throws the touchdown to Trent Taylor. What an impressive drive for San Francisco. Scooby Blaylock picking apart this secondary as San Francisco has taken the lead. Still in the first quarter at their own 33. Denver running inside, and there's a nice run for Deion Price. So far, so good for this running game. Back to the air on first down, and this is thrown to Price. He makes a move and gets across the 50. That's about 8 yards. Offset backfield now. Here's Sheffield again, wanting to throw quick, and it's caught by Wright. Taken down at the 41-yard line. 63 yards passing now for Sheffield, and he's back to pass again on first down, and that's caught by Justin Payne. Both teams moving the football well in the air. Denver inside the 30. Fake now to Price, bootleg right. Sheffield heaves one, overthrowing Levi Summers. Sheffield still a bit inconsistent outside the pocket. Now a 3rd and 9. Sheffield throws it short to right as San Francisco had good coverage downfield. That's all Sheffield could really do there. 2 field goals for Denver, but the 49ers lead after their touchdown drive on their last possession. Not much here. McKinney on the tackle. That's Taylor on the catch. 3rd and long, San Francisco spreading out the defense, and Blaylock gets it away quickly, but there's nowhere for Friedman to go, and that is a 3 and out. 7-6 ball game. Denver football at their own 31. Play action here. They're loving that today. Here's one. Heave for Payne, and it's right off his hands. Missed opportunity for Denver. Can they make a play on 3rd and 7? Sheffield, he doesn't like what he sees downfield and just throws this one away. Good coverage by San Francisco. They are making it tough on this passing game to get big plays. San Francisco football now, and they'll run this. Friedman finds a lane, and it does not look like Hines is going to return today, so big chance for the rookie Cam Friedman. A fake now on 3rd down. Blaylock takes a shot for Clifford, and it's denied. Well covered downfield, and Denver forces the punt. Summers and Love line up on the right side. Sheffield here on 2nd and 9. Firing across the middle. Ezra Love turns up, and he is near midfield with a first down. Most of Denver's passes here forced to go underneath, and now they run it. That's Price. And not much for him as Price grabs at his right knee immediately after going down. You never want to see that. Hopefully Price is okay. He's on the sideline now. Donovan Jennings in the ball game here. It is 2nd down and 8 with a pass on the outside caught by Tyrone Houston. Nicely done. Denver gets a 1st down. 17 passes already in the first half for Sheffield, and a play now in the backfield. That is Jennings losing 3. San Francisco's defense certainly making things more challenging than Kansas City's did a week ago. Sheffield steps up to run and slides. He had a bit more space, so it's going to be a long field goal here, a 58-yarder. Rory Haylett-Swinton has split the uprights again. Denver takes the lead, despite no touchdowns here in the first half. San Francisco had a great touchdown drive. Otherwise, it's been all field goals and punts. And now we get some pressure on Blaylock, and that is Bradley Chubb. What I've noticed since that touchdown drive is a lot of pressure up front. 2nd and 16 now. Palmer knocked it out. And Kittle picks it up. San Francisco maintains possession. But I think we're seeing that Denver front 4 take over the game a bit. Excellent job. They force another punt. Tommy Jordan here at the 27. Finds a lane. He works his way outside and turns the corner. It's Jordan to the 36-yard line. Great run back. Almost broke that one all the way. Plenty of time now for Denver to add even more. Sheffield, plenty of time. Outside for Wright. He takes it out of bounds with 1st down yardage. 4 catches on the day for Vashawn Wright. This is Donovan Jennings now running up the middle, and he's hit down after a 5-yard pickup. Staying in the I formation, handoff, Jennings up the middle, going down at the 1. Denver set up looking for their first touchdown. They come out in the pistol. They don't do this very much. Sheffield to throw, looks to the end zone, and he's intercepted. Well, we had 1 week of no interceptions. Ramon Locker shows why you do not test him. Tight coverage, there's really no reason to throw this football. Take off, maybe try to run into the end zone. No first half touchdowns for Denver. They still have the lead. But again, the offense is leaving some points on the field, as has been the trend this season. We continue taking on NFC West opponents next week. Currently, the Cardinals lead the Raiders. We'll check on that game later. And Kyler Murray has been hurt now for a few weeks, so we are not going to see Murray when Denver plays the Cardinals a week from now. Second half underway, and Sheffield is on target, but a flag is down, and this will back up the offense, holding on Norman Proctor. You do not want to be behind the sticks against this defense. But on 2nd and 20, Sheffield hits Corville downfield, and that is a big pickup, something we'd like to see more of here going forward. When Corville wins off the line, there's a lot of big plays to be had. And now Sheffield, he's able to get this one away, but more tight coverage from San Francisco. It is not an easy defense to move the football on. 3rd and 8, 4-man rush, and it's all they need. Everybody blanketed, and that is Nick Bosa, who sacks Sheffield back at the 50. San Francisco's defense keeping this close. They're playing very well. And this San Francisco offense has had some good plays and one great possession. But otherwise, it's been a very inconsistent day for them as they battle against this front 4. And the pass on 3rd down is not going to get the job done. A quick dump off from Blaylock to Kittle gets nothing. So back we go to the Denver offense, 9-7. Bootleg getting out of the pocket against this pass rush. Sheffield heaves it, and it's caught! Corville makes the catch in San Francisco territory, and that is the longest reception on his season. 45 yards. This kind of a risky throw by Sheffield. Locker was a step away from picking that off. already in field goal range and running this. Price back in the game. That is excellent news, and he's able to find first down yardage. Looks like he is good to go. 46 yards on the day for Price as Jennings is back in. And this running game has had some success, but San Francisco's making a lot of plays today. Third down now for Sheffield. Wide open is Houston. Inside the 10, it is goal to go. Now Denver has been really inconsistent in the red zone recently. How do they approach this drive? Jennings on the outside. Hit down by Locker, who saved the touchdown. Two receivers to the right. Price back in. He gets the carry and is hit by Warner at the 1. It's going to be 3rd and goal. San Francisco wants to force a 3rd straight field goal try. Sheffield to the air. He's got the touchdown. It's Will Rutherford. His 3rd touchdown catch on the season. Sheffield's 13th passing. 7 of those touchdowns have now gone to tight ends. First touchdown of the day for Denver, and now the first 2-score lead. Play fake now. Blaylock is wrapped up again. And I give most of the credit today to this front 4. When you can get pass rush like this, you have room for error in the secondary. Blaylock hasn't had many clean pockets since the touchdown drive. 3rd and 15. That's knocked down by Turner. And I think we're seeing Blaylock react a bit quick now to the pressure, perhaps anticipating it a little early. Denver football now up by 9 here in the 3rd. Sheffield to the outside and broken up. Intended for Levi Summers. Wright and Houston line up on the right side. It's 3rd down and 11. Sheffield steps up and he's taken down again. Had a receiver downfield, but there's DeForest Buckner. And he has sacked us a million times in the preseason in this series. San Francisco football as they try to run inside, and Jamari Akinjide makes the tackle. He's closing in on 100 tackles this year already. On 3rd and 11, again underneath. We've seen Blaylock check the football down quite a bit, and that won't get the first down. And they haven't even converted a 3rd down today. In the 4th quarter now, Sheffield to right, and he is right at the sticks, maybe a bit short. 3rd and 1 here for Denver. Giving this to Price, and he's hit quickly by Warner, but I think he got just enough. At the 26, throwing once again. Sheffield across the middle for Wright. And they've created a lot of openings in that exact area of the defense. 6 grabs now for Vashawn Wright. And they go back to the running game now, and Price lost his footing and is still down now. He left the game earlier with a knee injury, and now he's going to go into the locker room. Danny Heath checks into the ball game on 3rd and 5. Sheffield feels the rush again, and he's sacked. Buckner with his 2nd. And San Francisco's gotten to Sheffield now 4 times. The game remains close, but we've only seen one good drive out of this offense. Here's a good start now. That's Taylor on the reception. Blaylock is at just 93 yards passing today. And now he looks to go downfield, and Kittle can't make the catch. So they're trying to get some big plays, and Blaylock has taken a couple shots. 3rd down now, and he rolls his way into Bradley Chubb again, who gets his 2nd sack, 5th of the season. This is what a dominant front 4 can do for your defense. And San Francisco has a great front 4 as well, and they continue to make it tough for Sheffield in the pocket. Now it's Eric Armstead, 5 sacks on the day for the 49ers. They get Denver in 3rd and long again. Sheffield gets it away and is intercepted. Cassidy Bowers sets up San Francisco inside the Denver 30. This is their chance to get back in the ball game. If that's thrown off of the break on his route, maybe Summers can have a shot. But now, San Francisco set up at the 27. Blaylock over the middle. It's tipped and picked off. Denver takes it right back. Miles Jack with an assist from Jamari Akinjide. This team hasn't gotten many takeaways this year, but what a time for that one. 16-7, and now running this with DJ as he works his way to the left side and picks up a first down. Doesn't look like Deion Price will return to this game, so Jennings looking to close it. Warner wanted to take the football, but Jennings secures it. Handoff again. Jennings tries the right side, and Locker makes another play. He is a complete corner. If he's ever a free agent, we'll be interested. Is that tampering? 3rd and 7, caught by Summers on the outside. There you go. Finally, a good second-level throw that had some time to develop. 22 yards for the Denver offense. Now they'll run it, and Danny Heath coughed up the football. San Francisco with the takeaway at the Denver 35-yard line. Still down 9, under 3 to go. This is their 31st play of the day, and Cam Friedman picks up 7. The average offense will run 60 to 70 plays these days. San Francisco's at about half that, and that is incomplete. Looks like that was going to be a 3rd down conversion. Instead, 4th and 3. San Francisco running it with Friedman, and he gets stuffed by Sylvester Redgrave. And that's why we brought him in. I wanted to have somebody who can make plays like this against the run, split the double team, get a 4th down stop. Love it. Denver takes over on downs. Donovan Jennings in the ball game, running up the middle for a short gain. Denver trying to close this one out. Running left, big opening, and Jennings has a first down. Nice block in the second level by rookie Nick Lloyd. They bring in the undrafted rookie Cameron Britt now, and he is met in the hole. Hangs on to the football. San Francisco now out of timeouts. 3rd and 10, Britt inside, and he's going to get the first down and end the game. Not the best win this year for Denver, but a great performance by the defense and their 4th consecutive win, 16-7. I think the San Francisco defense played pretty well today overall, but I'm really surprised about their offense, averaging less than 4 yards a play. Blaylock had most of his yards on the touchdown drive, and after that, nothing. They weren't able to establish long possessions, they couldn't convert a 3rd down, and didn't do it today, so we obviously won the time of possession battle. It certainly seemed that once we started to get sacks, the offense just kind of gave up a little bit, and Blaylock just started throwing checkdowns on 3rd down. So a really strange game here, but our defense can take over, and that's how we've won 2 titles in the series. The offense wasn't great today. I played it very safe to open, and what happens in a lot of these games is I kind of play a lot looser in the second half and take a little more chances, and I shouldn't do that just because we were able to avoid problems for the first handful of possessions. That interception in the end zone, really don't like that. Not sure why I forced that one at all, especially on 1st down. Really don't like 1st down interceptions, especially. In the second half, we started seeing more pressure from them, and I've got to get a better game plan of how we approach teams that get pressure with their front 4, because I start blocking the running backs, and I prefer to check the ball down to them. So if they're blocking, I can't do that, and I don't trust blocks and releases in this game. I just don't like how they work. So maybe blocking the tight ends, double teaming an edge rusher, and having the back go out for a route is a better idea. I have done that from time to time, but not super regularly. So yet again, this is a game where the defense masks the offensive issues, and we get a win. Now the Raiders continue to win. They're now 1 game behind us, and we saw that they were trailing 14-0 at halftime. So a good come-from-behind victory for the Raiders, and I don't think we play them again until the end of the year. But let's get into that game quick. It was, again, 14-0 at halftime. They score 24 points in the second half. almost 300 yards for Kenny Kessler, and they faced quarterback Jarrell Harkless. We'll talk about him in a moment. But I am impressed that the Oakland defense has been able to have some really good games this year, and now they're starting to pick up their offensive production. We'll have to see if they can keep this up. There was a lot of offense in this NFC South matchup. Atlanta loses to Tampa Bay. Marion Peppers finds the end zone as a Buccaneer. Taquan Layton continues his great season, but Atlanta loses. Now our next game will be against the Arizona Cardinals, and Kyler Murray has been out with a hip injury, but this is still a team that I really like. They're 4-5. I think they could be better if they had Murray healthy, but Jarrell Harkless is going to get the start. This is going to be the second start of his career. He is in his third season out of Kentucky. He has plenty of arm strength, but his accuracy, not all that great. We're going to see how he handles playing against this defense. It's not easy for anybody, but I think the teams that have a shot are the teams that have deeper offenses, and Arizona has that. Their starting running back has been Kareem Hunt for a few seasons, but I think they have to make plays passing to their wideouts, and they have Christian Kirk, Andy Isabella, and Jaquan Jennings. So there are going to be enough options, I think, in this offense. They have some good linemen on their left side, and even the defense. Jelani Tyree is their top player. Rookie Anthony Payne, will see him for the first time since the Kalispell series. Budda Baker in the secondary. So if their defense can have a game where they can hold us under 20, I certainly think their offense has enough talent to put some points on the board. But we'll just have to see, because it's hard to predict like allowing 7 points to a team, but we have a defense that can do that, and they did it now the last 2 weeks. You just never expect that. You assume at least, 17 points to basically anybody, but it's no guarantee. I think this is going to be a pretty low-scoring game overall. We'll see if the offense can play like they did against Kansas City. We just haven't found that form very much this year. And now Sheffield's at 13 touchdowns and a league-leading 12 interceptions. Deion Price is okay for next week. He had a bruised sternum that took him out of the game in the fourth quarter. 2 separate injuries today, but thankfully ready for next week. And I'm thinking about maybe giving Cameron Vaughn a chance to start at right tackle. Mac Hillhouse hasn't had his best season, and he's probably in his last year with us. So I might want to see what Vaughn can do, at least give him a shot to start one game. So that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the season. I will be back with more of the Denver Broncos franchise soon. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and have a great day, everybody.